Welcome to PrairieFoxSurvival.com. I'm Richard, and we got a Canadian goose, a wild goose, the other day, and on our survival page we showed the skinning part of it. So on this one we're going to show how we cook them. There's many different ways, but this is what we like. Now if you've noticed, I've kind of cut into the breasts here, and I like to keep it where a lot of the seasoning and the flavors getting in there. Now with the goose, cook it about, this one probably weighs about 4 or 5 pounds, and I would say cook it about 40 minutes after we season it and stuff at about 350 to 375 degrees depending on your oven. And then what we're going to do, why most people think that a goose that tastes bad is it is overcooked. So we're then going to remove the breast, put them aside, and finish cooking the legs and the thighs. And we are garlic eaters, and we're not big salt eaters, but on this one I'm going to use sea salt instead of no salt. And what I'm going to do, I've taken a little lemon juice and some bourbon and brandy, and I've mixed in a glass. And I'm going to start basting him before I put my seasons on him with that. And they say that if you get enough of it on there, that if you cook the goose and you don't like it, well, just throw it away and make gravy and drink it. And you'll have just as good a time. And there could be some truth in that. We've taken a lot of the fat off of him. They do make a lot of good gravy with the fat, but I'm not going to get into the heavy gravy making on this video. We can do that on another one. I want to fill that up pretty good there. And what we'll do is we're going to baste him again after he starts cooking. But we want that juice to soak in. I'm going to put just a little bit in the cavity. Okay. And people recommend a lot of salt. But like I say, we are not salt eaters, so you're going to have to add your salt as to your taste as you see fit. And roll him over here. And we're going to add some pepper to him. And our lemon juice, of course, was mixed in with our basting. So, as you can see, I am a pepper eater. And now we're going to add some garlic. We eat garlic, and this is one of the few meats that I don't put cayenne pepper on. And there's hardly anything we cook with normally that we don't use cayenne pepper. And we've got him basted. We're going to start on his back here. And I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to leave him uncovered at this point. We're going to put him in the oven, and we'll come back to you in about 40-45 minutes. Alright, it's been cooking for 40 minutes now, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove the breasts because they'll get tough as a board if you keep cooking them. And as I said, we're not trying for anything pretty today. We do skin our breast, or our turkey. And it does help drain the juice. And I'm just putting a little more of our starter, we'll call it, in there. And let's get this other side off. And when we do this, we're going to want to go ahead And now you'll see, if you can see this, it's still kind of red, pinkish on that breast, and that's what we want. Because when we heat that up to finish it, if we finish cooking it, now I'm going to baste these as they're sitting. Okay. And just taking the last little pieces of meat off here. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to leave these legs on the carcass. We're going to put it back in the oven and finish cooking them. And that way our breasts won't get so tough that you can't eat them. So I'll get back to you. We're just going to put them in the pan just like it is now. And I'll get back to you when these are finished cooking. Alright, we went ahead and we cut the legs off, added in with the breast. I'm just putting a little more baste on it. And we're not ready to eat this right now. Hope you can see that. And what we're going to do is heat that up tonight, and that's what we're going to have for supper. And I estimate, I kind of overfigured on this goose. I figured him about 5 pounds maybe. I'd say he's probably about 4. Our cooking time on that ended up being about 1 hour and 5 minutes total time. So we're going to let this sit, and then we're going to heat it up tonight, and we're going to have a meal. So from Prairie Fox Survival, oh, and by the way, you can go to our website and get our hints on it, and also get the recipe. And like I say, everybody uses a different recipe. So from prairiefoxsurvival.com. Thank you for coming, and hope to see you the next time.